riding, moped.
So she fell in a pothole.
Very good. And you could have added something else. So she fell into a pothole. Where was the pothole?
Okay.
So you could add also in the street. Potholes are usually in the street, but they could be in a like sidewalk. What do you know what causes a pothole? What causes a pothole is the weather. It gets cold, then hot. If we have a lot of rain, but the weather, and then they put the salt on the cement, and it'll create a little hole, and it just keeps getting bigger. They have to fill the pothole. Okay, very good. Rocio, you're up.
Tina was in the street looking at the good-looking traffic officer, so she fell into a pothole.
Very good. She was in the street looking at a good-looking traffic officer. That's using looking twice, but she was looking at a, I could say, looking at a cute, looking at a,
You copy my sentence.
Yes, sorry.
you did, you copy her sentence. Sorry, yours doesn't count. Okay, Lorena. You have no sentence?
No, yes.
Brad?
He was looking at the duck at the zoo.
At the
So he
zoo?
was in the, at the zoo. So he was laying over the rail.
Very good. Very good. Other than, okay, zoo. Zoo. Have you been to a zoo?
Yes.
Good. You need to go to a zoo. They're fun. Okay. Very good. Fausto, you're up. We're almost done.
One more time. What name? Brad or Fiona?
Whichever one you want.
Okay, Brad. Brad was looking at the ducks in the zoo. So leaning over the rail.
So he was
Well, he was leaning over the rail. Yes.
over the rail.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so that we always have to put that subject. We have to put it after the so. Very good. Perfect. Lung, you're up. Do you have a sentence? No? Carmen said the same thing. She said no, and then she used every square. All right, you have one. I won't make you. If you don't want to read it, you don't have to.
Take one and try.
Fiona was
Wait. Lung's going.
Fiona was walked into the whole Christmas tree, so he is very tired.
Very good. That was great. That was perfect. Did you say she or he?
She.
She, okay. Very good. Perfect. You should be proud of that. These are not easy because you have to really piece it, move it, what makes sense, and then change things. Right? Okay. Alberto, you are
All right.
next.
I try write a sad history of Tina, right?
Oh, the history of Tina?
Yeah, sad history.
Oh, sad history.
Yes. Tina was riding a moped and she fell into a pothole. So now she needs to go to the hospital and not married today. because she died. It's sad, it's so sad. I know.
I didn't expect you to say that.
He's
Who
right
wrote,
there.
who wrote
Yeah.
about Fiona? Who wrote about Fiona? 1, 2, 3. She died. Yes.
The end,
Die.
she died.
She died then. Wow, sad. That was all
So
about,
sad, so
all because she was, what was she doing? How did she die?
sad. I don't know.
Accident.
Yeah.
Wow, see, I would have thought that Brad would have died.
Sorry for the sentence.
That's okay. That's
It's my
right,
mind.
okay. Wow, he turned that into a sad story. Okay, those are good. Those are good. I'm going to collect those before you leave. Like, I'll have a pile up here, okay? All right.
You should.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
my
I thought I gave you one. Okay. I try to, and we might add something. We might write something on there, okay? So you're gonna keep it. All right, we're gonna read. This is pretty easy, but we're gonna learn a new word tonight. Another new word. We learn moped. Don't ride a moped without a helmet. We learn, what was the other word? Pothole. Pothole. A pothole is only found in the street or on a sidewalk. All right, this is kind of easy. Untie my shoelace. All right. So we're going to read through this. The main thing we're going to do is talk about a checking account. But we're going to read through this. Who, and it's not really my business who has a checking account. That's not my business really, but we're going to talk about it anyway, but I'm going to make it my business. All right, so who has a checking account?
Rosa.
A checking account.
Oh,
Okay. Do you have a checking account? Okay. Who has, if you have a checking account, you work, you have direct deposit. Okay. So who has direct deposit? Okay, so a lot of us have it. All right, so if you are working and you have a checking account, many employers want to do direct deposit because it costs them less money. So it's better for you to have direct deposit. It just is. Because the money is always right, it's put into your account. I get paid every month on the 20th. So on the 20th, 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe earlier, it's there. And I get a message on my phone, ding. And if I have a check, I have to take the check to the bank, and then it doesn't go into your account right away. Some banks it takes 24 hours. If my mother writes me a check, oh, I have a check for my birthday. My mother sent me a check. So when I take it to the bank, it will take 3 days.
3?
Most often because it's out of state. It's from Montana. So they go, oh, Montana? This is no good. No. All right, so they're talking about having a checking account. All right, what do you need to have a checking account? What do you have to show them? Well, you have to have an ID, but you have to have money. You do have to have money to open an account. Not that much. But if you don't have a certain amount, what do? If they say you have to have $500 in your account,
You need to pay.
they charge you a service fee. It's silly. So they charge you money to have money in the bank. All right. So it depends on your bank. All right. So Rosa is engaged
Yes, okay.
to her
To her
boyfriend
boyfriend,
Kyle.
Kyle.
They plan
They plan
They
to get
plan
to
to
get
to
get
get married
married in
in
May.
May. And
And I know, don't do it. No, I'm kidding.
phone.
And they are
is
saving
$350
$350
a
a
month
month
for
for the
the
wedding
wedding
and the
and the
honeymoon.
honeymoon.
Okay, so they are saving $300 a month. Okay, Kyle wants to open
a
a
joint
joint
checking account
in
in
both
both
of their
of
names.
their names. But
Rosa
Rosa
said
said
no. No.
She likes.
Yeah, no way. She
She
likes
likes having
her
her own bank accounts. She has a savings account and
and
a checking account. And she doesn't want another account. Kyle is
you know what that word is? We pronounce it frugal.
frugal.
That's a new word for tonight. Circle that word. That's a great word. Frugal. Okay, so Kyle is frugal
With his money. And
and
if she opens a bank account with him, he might ask her to explain why she withdrew money from the account. She might
withdrew. You know what withdrew means? Take money out. Deposit is put money in. Okay, so he might ask her why she withdrew money from their joint account. Okay, he might even ask
her why she didn't deposit enough
money into their account.
into their account.
Kyle thinks that Rosa doesn't trust
him.
He said
they can't get
get
married
if she doesn't trust him.
him. Wow.
Fun. Okay. So I think this is pretty easy. Okay, Kyle is Rosa's fiance. Kyle is Rosa's fiance. True? Okay.
Trust him.
If you are engaged, Lucio, are you engaged?
No.
Okay.
With you.
Oh, with my son, yes, but she has never met.
False.
So if she's engaged, then she has a fiance. Do you have a fiance?
My fiance name is Alex.
As Alex, very good. Alex Parrish, right? That's so funny. Okay, so is anybody in here engaged?
No.
No. We have some of you are married. So at one point you were probably engaged. Were you engaged? Yes. Because she's married. Unless she met somebody and they said, oh, let's go get married right now. Then she was probably never engaged. But if I take out a ring, Carmen, will you marry me? And then Carmen wears my ring, we're engaged. Kind of weird, I know. Okay. But then Carmen is my fiance.
Yeah.
I am her fiance. Okay. So we pronounce that fiance. Fiance, yes. All right, so that is true,
That word is
right?
Is that word is France? France word?
I don't know. Fiance, is that
Word
French?
is-
Fiance, it's French. Fiance. With that little, accent,
Accent.
it's, yes, it's French. Fiance, so you knew that. Okay, Rosa has a checking account and a savings account. It is true. She has a checking account and a savings account. Why would you have a savings account?
Yeah.
Why would you have both? Why would you have two accounts?
I don't know.
Because the interest is one.
Interest is
Yes.
tiny.
Tiny, yes.
A savings account is for you to save money
Okay.
for your future. Does anybody really save? Who can save? I don't know. All right.
For the
can?
college, for the college,
You
for
can?
kids.
Good.
Me too.
That's good. I can't.
I'm
I have children in college.
Sure.
For your future
For your
husband.
He's a good one.
Okay, I'll tell Alex. Okay, Rosa has an ATM card. How do you know?
I think it's true.
True.
If she has a checking account and saving account.
Okay,
You have it.
the picture tells us that she can, that's how you can get money.
Yeah.
Yes, so I think.
I can go in the bank and get money. I don't have to use an ATM card. I don't have an ATM. You can deposit with it and you can withdraw. Both. So you can deposit at one of these. I wouldn't deposit cash, but that's me. Check. All right, so I would say true. Frugal means thrifty. It means, have you ever heard of the term penny pincher? We talked about that one time. Penny pincher? Who has a penny? We need a penny. Oh, Carmen has it. You have a penny? Someone has a penny. No. Carmen, penny. We have to have a penny. Oh,
A penny.
oh, it also has a penny. Okay. Okay. Ooh, it's shiny. Do you know it costs America 1.5 cents to make 1 penny? It costs more to make a penny than it's worth. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that before, or you knew that? I think we talked about it before. Okay. Okay, so here's a penny. It means a penny pincher. I'm pinching it. What does that mean? Well, no. This is what we call, it's a saying in English. Penny pincher means try to take my penny from me. Try to take it. Pull it. Oh, she's strong. Wow, you're strong. Take my penny. I mean, Fausto. Okay, what does it mean now? What does penny pincher mean? Kind of. I won't. I'm holding on to my money. I'm holding on to Fausto's penny. Yeah. So we call this a penny pincher. My older brother was a penny pincher.
Penny pincher.
My older brother is very wealthy. Very wealthy. Well, he had a great job, but but he didn't spend money. All the money he got, oh no. Yes.
You spend money.
And so that's what a penny pincher is. Frugal means that you don't spend, you keep. Who in here is frugal?
All time.
Lorena, are you frugal? These two are talking over here, so I have to ask them. Will you give that to Fausto? That's a shiny penny. Frugal. Who is frugal?
I don't know.
No, it's not that name.
No. Frugal means penny pincher.
No?
We just learned two new words, penny pincher and frugal, and thrifty.
My dictionary.
Anybody in here go to a thrift store? A thrift store?
Yes.
What is that?
I love thrift stores.
Is it green?
Thrift. A thrift store would be like, what's which one? No, it's Goodwill. No?
No.
Really?
Really?
It'd be like Goodwill.
That's why I
Here is a thrift store. Here's another one.
Oh. Okay.
These are thrift stores. So if you are thrifty, that is an adjective. If you are a thrifty person, it means you'll buy things on sale. I'll buy things that are cheaper. I'm thrifty sometimes. Yeah, depends. When I have no money, I'm very thrifty, yes. I'm thrifty at the end of the month. Yes. Okay, so frugal. Are we all, everybody say, wait a minute, everybody say frugal.
What does this mean?
Frugal. Now say penny pincher. Penny pincher. No, you have to say it first.
Penny pincher.
Penny pincher.
Penny pincher.
You always remember, Carmen's trying to take that penny out of my
pinche tacaño.
fingers. Pinchere? Oh, that's what you do, okay. Wait, what does that mean though?
When you don't want to spend your money, like, no, where you need to pay.
When he did that, I just did what Fausto did. He did it and I did it. I didn't know, I thought, well, okay.
Tiene
Oh, like that?
tacaño.
No.
No,
Poro?
pinche.
Penny pincher. Okay. See?
Pero no, tu seña.
It's the same. I don't know about in French, but
Son
you
tacaños.
don't know?
You know, if you know the penny so high, that's like it and I don't need to fool like it. That's me.
Oh my, that was good. That was very funny. Okay, this penny pincher is not a negative. It's not a bad thing, being a penny
But
pincher.
it's not good.
But it could be if you were really a penny pincher. So I think Kyle is a penny pincher. He's a penny pincher, okay. So frugal means thrifty, true. Frugal and thrifty, same thing, basically. Okay, when you withdraw money from a bank account, the balance goes up.
No.
False. The balance goes down. Okay, when I take money out, my balance goes. It's going, please put me back. Okay. All right. Yes or no?
Whatever you.
This is about you.
I need you answer my question.
Here in America.
Okay.
Yes.
In America, that is it's a ring.
Yeah, she's married.
No,
Because
I'm
it's
single.
not single.
No,
No,
no, it doesn't.
No.
I don't have ring.
No. Are you married, Lon?
No.
No. Malcolm? You're married.
Single?
Maria, you're married.
Why are you married? Magdalena, you
I'm
married?
single.
Single?
Single.
Single?
Am I married and happy?
You're married? Married and unhappy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Happy, happy.
Oh, happy,
now,
happy. Okay, hey, okay. All right. No. Okay, so, but Carmen's married.
Yes.
No, I know, but, so Carmen would have a ring on her left hand, but she doesn't have to wear it. Just because she's not wearing a ring doesn't mean that she's not
But
married.
if you have one, the people can think.
People think you might be, yes.
That's why she's single.
That's why she's single, because she's wearing a ring? That's why, yes. Okay, that's why. She's been married twice. Okay, and again, it's not my business, but you know about me. Okay, so what about you? Yes? You can put a Y or an N. Yes or no?
Sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes.
But if you had to answer one or the other, Y for yes or N for no. Be honest.
Yes, yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, no, no, yes.
It's complicated. I don't like to live.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, no, I don't, no, I don't.
Okay, so this is something this is just for you to, okay. All right.